All right, we are live as we are going to be doing the Rockets Thunder game 3 in this first round. I know I started a little late, just wanted to make sure, get my setup and, watch the game for a little bit as, it's about 20 seconds left. In the first quarter is 29 to 23, the Rockets lead. Um, we're just going to confirm. Yep, we are all good. I think actually I have the messed up a little bit. Let me get the description real quick. Yeah, I forgot I needed to change some things. Okay. So right now we're in a commercial break. There we go. Okay. So I think we're good now. Um, let me, right now they're in a commercial break, so I just gotta, I even checked to make sure, and this one thing I forgot was the title. Okay. Yeah, alright, we're good. So, yeah, I think, okay, it might be a little hard to read that in the top right, so here, let me make that a little bigger. Actually, I think that's as big as I can get it. Oh, shoot, mess that up a little bit. Okay. So yeah, this was a pretty entertaining first quarter. They kind of got off to a slow start a little bit. And these two teams, um, the Rockets with a 2-0 series lead over the Thunder. I was expecting a little better performances from the Thunder here in these first couple of games, but they just haven't, gotten there yet. As we're back from the commercial break, they're showing some highlights and stuff. Um, so yeah, honestly, I'm feeling like the Thunder really need to start breaking through because this is a huge game. They have to find a way to pick up a win here, as they definitely don't want to avoid a 3-0 series right now. Got a couple viewers right now. It's good to see. I noticed I got a lot more views after the stream ended, which is totally okay. I'm gained a few subscribers from the last stream, which is good to see. Definitely want to keep that moving forward. And yeah, let's see. We're gonna ready. We're just checking out some other things real quick. Okay, excellent condition. Nice. All right. Yeah, so we are back now as the start of the second quarter is underway. The Rockets with the basketball. Jeff Green has it up top, guarded by Gilgeous Alexander. Met with the double team, down low to Tucker, and they missed the layup there. Meanwhile, it is Schroeder with the ball, guarded by Green. He'll have it up top. Rockets had 18 points in the paint in the first quarter. Paul drives. Layup is good. And the Rockets get going to start this second quarter. And here is Green. Get a screen over to Gordon. Gordon drives. A lefty layup is in there. And Eric Gordon with the basket, making it 31-25 in the early stages of this the second quarter. Meanwhile, a steal for the Rockets. Here comes Gordon, and he is hit hard, and the ball went out of bounds. Gordon wanted the foul. It was Paul that knocked it loose. And they're going to get a replay here as Gordon was on the drive, tried to get past Chris Paul, but great defense there from CP3. So it'll be Rockets basketball. Rivers with it. Guarded by Gilgeous-Alexander. Rivers over to Green for three. Got it. A three-pointer for Jeff Green, and he's had a great series and has just been fantastic in the bubble. He has 11 points. Here is Paul on the other end. Pump fake to the mid-range. Three on the way is good there from number 7, Darius Bazley, and it is 34-28. Rivers on the other end, and that's a nice layup. And these two teams are starting to heat up after a slow start to this one. It was the same case in Game 1. Paul behind the back, one of the better dribblers in basketball, mid-range, got it. Chris Paul on the other end with a mid-range basket, and he does that so well. He's done it all these years he's been in the NBA, and the Thunder are 3 for 3 in this quarter. Meanwhile, Rivers on Adams, to get it to Tucker and back to Rivers up top beyond the arc. He's going to shoot a step-back three, and that is no good. But a rebound there for the Houston Rockets. Gordon on the other end, trying to get past Adams. Corner three to Tucker, no. And the rebound controlled by Bazley. And here is Paul on the other end. To Schroeder, pump fakes the three, screen from Adams. A nice move by Dennis Schroeder, but he missed the layup. Adams on the other end to clean it up. And Steven Adams with the offensive rebound and the basket. It is 36-32, 9 minutes to go. Gordon for three. Got it! A three-pointer for Eric Gordon. And these two teams are heating up in the second quarter. 9 points for Eric Gordon. Paul guarded by Green. And he is trapped there in the corner. And a timeout by OKC. Billy Donovan wanted a timeout. You know, it was interesting. Paul was kind of trapped there in the corner, and it looked like no one was really moving on the other end for OKC, and a timeout had to be called. So they will head to the commercial break. It is, again, 39-32. The Rockets leading this one. Let's look at these stats from Game 2 as Shai Gilgeous-Alexander had 31 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. He shot 9 of 17 from the floor. He's actually becoming one of my personal favorite players in the NBA. I really like his game. He's a really talented guard in his first year with the Thunder, part of that big Paul George trade. Gallinari, who is also involved in that trade, had 17 points. But for the Rockets, a big game from Daniel House, who had 19 points. You know, Eric Gordon, he shot 0 for 10 from 3, but he still managed to get 15 points. Jeff Green had 15. Harden had 21, but he shot 5 of 16. Dort did a really good job of containing James Harden in that game, and that's obviously what the Thunder want from Luguentz Dort is that consistent defense. And so far in this one, Harden has 8 points. But yeah, this has been entertaining. You know, Jeff Green, I would not have expected him to be the leading scorer in the early stages of this second quarter, but here we are. You know, it's definitely been interesting. It's been a slow start here for Shai Gilgeous in this game, who's shot 1 of 5. Gallo shooting 1 of 4. You know, the Thunder just haven't shot an efficient percentage in this series, and that's something they need to turn around if they're gonna, try to fight back. They're down 2-0. I had this series going to 7, and if the Rockets win this one, it's definitely not going to 7. That's for sure. Um, so, yeah, we're still in the commercial break. I'm just making sure that everything's good. Um, all right. Got. There we go. Getting some more people in here. All right, back from the timeout. They're getting Billy Donovan all mic'd up. He's obviously going to be very vocal. This Thunder team has definitely been a huge surprise. They finished 44 and 28 on the season. Just a spectacular year so far for OKC, a team that a lot of people felt they were going to be at the bottom of the division. Adams drives, and that ball gets knocked away. He was fouled, I believe. And yeah, I mean, this Thunder team, when they traded Chris Paul, everyone thought, you know what, they are going to just trade him. He's gone. They don't need him. But he's decided to stay with the Thunder, try to work things out, and they've looked really good this season as Adams misses the first free throw. Got 2 people in here. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully we'll get some more as this game goes on. The NBA is taking all my viewers. They have a live scoreboard, and there's about 1,000 people watching that. So, it is what it is. You gotta compete with the best. Gordon misses the 3-pointer, and Adams is able to get the rebound. Schroeder down low to Tucker, who gets the steal. Here comes Rivers on the other end. Harden for 3, no. And Gilgeous-Alexander able to haul in the rebound. 8 minutes to go here. 39-32 Rockets. Schroeder pull up 3, no good. And Tucker with the rebound. Harden has yet to make a 3 in this game, and he's going to try and make it work here. Harden, guarded by Bazley, does his signature step back 3. He was hit, no foul called. Adams gets the rebound. And here comes Schroeder to Gilgeous-Alexander. He drives, and the layup is good. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the basket, and it's a 5-point game. Meanwhile, the Rockets on the other end. Rivers lagged behind. He has the ball now to Gordon in the corner to Tucker. Back to Rivers, and they'll swing it over to Harden. Passing the ball around a lot. Guarded by Adams. And a Euro step layup is good by James Harden. A beautiful finish to the rack from James Harden, and it's 41-34. Here is Gilgeous-Alexander for 3. Got it! Shai with a 3-pointer. And let's see if he'll start cooking up. 41-37 Rockets. Here is Harden on the other end, guarded by Dort. Harden for 3 is no good after the screen there from House. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He wants it again. Nice crossover. Gets past Gordon, and another basket That's 7 in a row for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. A timeout by the Rockets. And it is 41-39. There's Shai Gilgeous behind the back. He's able to get past Harden, puts in the right-handed layup. And we will have a commercial break. It is 41-39 Rockets. So we're going to do a quick score update from around NBA as the rest of the teams are playing their game threes today. We started off with the morning game with Milwaukee beating Orlando 121-107 to take a 2-1 series lead over the Magic. Giannis had 35 points, just missing twice. He missed more free throws than he did actual shots. He had 11 rebounds, 7 assists, a block, and 2 steals. Chris Middleton sort of got things going. He had 17 points in this game. Brook Lopez, money from the floor. He had 16. Eric Bledsoe with 14 points, and for the Magic, Vucevic had 20 points. He was on fire. You know, I watched the beginning of that game. He was really heating up in the start, and slowly started to decline a little bit. He didn't really get much help. I guess he did. I mean, DJ Augustine had 24. Terrence Ross had 20. This is a Magic team that doesn't have Aaron Gordon, who is arguably one of the, I think their second best player. I could be wrong. Magic fans could correct me on that. But, not having one of your best players when you're heavily undermatched or at a disadvantage, the Bucks being the finals contenders, it's going to be tough. So Milwaukee picked up a win in that game, and then the Heat took a commanding 3-0 lead. They won 124-115. The Heat were up a lot over Indiana, and the Pacers started to come back, but the Heat pulled away. I also had that series going into 7, but boy was I wrong on that. I mean, the Pacers have to pull something insane. Malcolm Brogdon had 34 points. I mean, the starters really contributed a lot. They just got nothing from the bench. They had 14 points from the bench, and that's not going to get you far if you're not getting contributions from your bench. Brogdon had 34, 14 rebounds, 7 rebounds, 14 assists with 2 steals. T.J. Warren with 23, Oladipo with 20. We'll talk more about that game later. I did game 1 of that series, in case any of you guys were wondering. It was a pretty exciting game, but anyways, we are back. Oh, I thought we were back from the commercial break. They're showing Damian Lillard right now. Which, by the way, they will be playing the final game tonight at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time on ABC. It'll be the Lakers versus the Rockets, Game 3. The Lakers versus the Trailblazers, Game 3. That series is tied at 1, and LeBron James and Anthony Davis will look to take hold of that series against the 8-seed Blazers. That is hilarious. Mickey Mouse. They're showing a video of Mickey Mouse just watching the game from the top of the stadium. It's pretty funny. It's like just a little toy, I guess. Harden, meanwhile, guarded by Dort. He drives to the rack, and Harden was hit hard. They called a late foul there. I believe that was on Nerlens Noel. We'll see. But Harden, I was wondering if they were going to call that because, Harden gets every foul call, it feels like. They called the foul on Nerlens Noel. He almost fell right on top of James Harden. He got past Dort on the crossover, and, they're showing a replay. I think that's a foul, definitely. It was Nerlens couldn't really control his jump there, his contest. So Harden will go to the line. I'm sure we will be seeing plenty of that in this game as he knocks down the first free throw. There is 6:22 to go in the first half. In Game 3 of this first round between the Houston Rockets and the Oklahoma City Thunder, Harden misses the second one, and, you know, he struggled a little bit in this game so far. Meanwhile, here is Schroeder on the other end to Shea, and Gilgeous-Alexander getting past House again. Dump off to Dort, but he lost it. Tucker with the steal, and Nerlens Noel deflected the pass there. Ball went out of bounds. It'll be Rockets basketball with 6:06 to go here, and Harden will bring it up for the Rockets. You get a screen there from Green. Harden going to work, drives, lefty layup is no good, but a foul is called, and Harden will go to the line once again for more free throws. Something you just come to expect from James Harden, a guy that is just, you know, known for getting to the free throw line, one of the premier players in this league, and he makes the first one. 43-39. Harden got it. Went 2 for 2 at the line this time, and it is 44-39 Houston advantage. Here is Schroeder, Gilgeous-Alexander with the headband and the one leg sleeve and one arm sleeve. He has the ball here. Crossover on Green. Alexander over to Schroeder, who drives. Dort for three. No, that missed everything. And they're going to call a shot clock violation because Dort missed the basket. You know, I haven't really seen Dort shoot that many threes, and he did there, and that did not look good. He stays in the game, though. Chris Paul will check in for, I think, Shea. And meanwhile, yeah, he checks in for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Harden, step back three, no, and he is 0 for 7 from 3, but his team still leads. Here is Paul on the other end. Nice dump off pass to Schroeder. Over to Gallo for 3, and it is no good, and House controls it for the Rockets. Harden on the other end. And they're going to call an offensive foul there on Daniel House, and it'll be a turnover for Houston. And Daniel House did not like the call. Here is Paul. Screen from Noel. Over to Dort, who drives. Schroeder back to Gallinari for 3. Got it. Danilo Gallinari with a 3-pointer. And it's a 2-point game. Man, I wish the Mavericks had him. Would fit in great with our team. Here is Harden. Guarded by Dort. And Harden just trying to sauce up Dort, but Green will try a 3, and that is good. Jeff Green has just been money from three-pointer in this game. He's got 14 points. He's missed 1 3-pointer, and Schroeder on the other end knocks down the mid-range. But man, what a game for the veteran Jeff Green, who's made a huge impact for Houston. Rivers lost it, and it's going to be a jump ball. Chris Paul, I think, hit Rivers, and he is down on the ground. Hoping that he's okay. You know, I saw a picture yesterday of the wedding with Seth Curry and his wife, who is Doc Rivers' daughter. And just that picture was just like, just legendary. I mean, that pickup game is something else. You've got Doc and Del Curry, Seth and Steph, and Austin Rivers. I mean, that game would be so sick. I would love to watch that. I'm sure that's probably would happen. You know, some basketball games would happen at some family reunions, I'm sure. But that's pretty sweet. It was a sick wedding photo, having the Curry trio and then the Rivers. That kid's going to have some basketball genes, as Schroeder missed the 3. Yeah, that kid's gonna be raw at basketball. That's all I know. Here's Harden on the other end. He drives and is fouled by Dort. Dort says, "My hands are up, man. That's not a foul." But it's not gonna control anything. Thunder fans, they're showing the Thunder fans right now. Look happy that they just are on TV, man. I've seen, it's kind of cool to see some celebrities as Harden knocks down the first free throw. There's, Shaq made a couple appearances. Lil Wayne was in there. It was pretty funny seeing Lil Wayne during the Lakers game. And yeah, I think it's a great idea though by the NBA. Here's an interesting stat: 77 straight playoff games with 10 plus points. That's the third longest streak in NBA history. And Harden, I'm sure it's going to keep it going throughout this postseason. I wouldn't be surprised if he breaks the record. It is 49-44. The Rockets lead, and an and one jump shot there from Chris Paul. He was fouled by PJ Tucker, and Chris Paul will go to the line for 3 points. They show the replay, just a pull-up mid-range by Paul. Tucker got him on his jersey. And I think that's, Paul kind of sold it, but a good call there by the refs, and Tucker just cannot believe it. That would be really frustrating, though, as a defender. So CP3 misses the free throw, and Tucker's on the bench. Actually, he's on the other end of the court. He just can't believe it still. And he's just really frustrated. Wow. I'm just surprised. Harden in the post on Dort. Dumps it down low to Tucker, who puts in the basket. And it is 51-46. I'm sure that'll make him feel a little bit better. With 3 minutes to go in the first half, Dort in the corner. He got the pump fake on Harden, and they're going to call a foul on Harden there. And yeah, let's see. Still, hey, we're at a steady 2 viewers. You love it. Gallinari pump fakes a 3, then shoots, and it is good. Danilo Gallinari with another 3-pointer, back to a 2-point game. And the Rockets, I feel like they can, get on a little run. They're trying to come back, but the Rockets seem to always have an answer. Here is House in the corner for 3, and that's good. Daniel House from 3. Literally just on cue, the Rockets respond with a 3-pointer of their own. They're one of the best 3-point shooting teams in the league. Paul with another fadeaway 2 is no good. Gordon controls it for the Rockets, and here comes Harden. Driving to the basket, and that is rejected by Dort. What a block there from Luguentz Dort. And Adams down low, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Steven Adams. And Aquaman is trying to argue the call there. Arthur Curry doesn't like it. I swear, that man looks exactly like Aquaman, Jason Momoa. Definitely has the size and the strength to be Aquaman, that's for sure. He should have, I feel like he could have, tried out if he got his acting skills on par, but, I think basketball comes first. As James Harden just put the brakes on Dennis Schroeder, and it is 56-49. He got the layup to go. And I think they called a foul on Harden. So Chris Paul will inbound it on the sideline. Schroeder on the left side of the court, guarded by Harden there. Gilgeous-Alexander drives, and he was fouled by Jeff Green. Man, these refs are blowing that whistle, baby. 1:39 to go in the first half, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander will go to the free throw line. I will be having some more stuff coming up on the YouTube channel soon. More live streams as Gilgeous-Alexander knocks down the first free throw. You know, just trying to get some, appeal to different people and hope that some people can, start clicking on my videos and stuff. It is the second one went in, by the way, by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. It is 56-51. Honestly, I should just start calling him SGA because it is a lot saying Shai Gilgeous-Alexander for free, but we'll figure something out. I'm gonna get tired of saying his name once we reach quarter four. Gallinari to Paul, a screen from Adams, and they'll get it over to Schroeder, who jab steps twice on Harden, drives, and oh my goodness, another foul called. And Schroeder will go to the line. It seems like every time these two teams drive to the basket, a foul is called every time, it feels like. It's just what the NBA is now, Players kind of know that they're just going to get that call, so they're like, why not? I'm just going to do it. As Schroeder knocks in the first free throw. But yeah, I mean, it's smart, if like Luka Doncic does it, if you know that you're going to get that foul call, why not just go in there and see what happens? Maybe make the shot, go for the line for a three-point play, as Schroeder makes the second one. But it's smart, and, it's kind of, I feel like Harden kind of started it, and it's just a continuous trend here in the NBA. As players that are guards or forwards, they're able to get to the line a lot more. I feel like the whistle just gets blown a lot. As a lob to House was unsuccessful, here comes Shai, bounce pass to Schroeder, and the layup is good. And Schroeder fell a little bit, so the Rockets were trying to hurry. It is 56-55. Meanwhile, Harden with the left-handed layup, and that's good. James Harden on the rack attack. 58-55 with 55 seconds to go. A lot of 50s in the first half. And it'll be Chris Paul up top. A screen by Shai. Paul drives over to Schroeder. Pump fakes the three. Jab steps. Three-pointer on the way is no good. A hit front iron. Harden secures the rebound. And there's 30 seconds left. Three-pointer is good. James Harden. You knew that three-pointer was coming. And it's a 6-point Rockets lead. James Harden, just lethal. You cannot stop him. 22 points. He is shooting 1 of 8 from 3. Paul on the other end got Tucker but didn't shoot the mid-range. 7 seconds on the shot clock. What a weird play there from Paul. Here comes Harden on the other end. And he throws it down. And there's no way. They called that a foul on Schroeder. I'm not sure. There's 9.2 seconds to go. Green got it to Harden in the open court. And Schroeder had his hands up. He was trying so hard to not, or did not want to foul Harden. And Russell Westbrook, Brody is fired up. And wow, they're giving him free throws. I guess it was before the shot. I don't know, because the scoreboard still has it 61-55. Okay, they did count it. So it was an and one. He missed the free throw anyways. Meanwhile, Schroeder, and one. It rolls in. Jeff Green with the foul. That was just really odd defense from the Rockets. I think they felt like the quarter was already over. They were able to get the rebound, and Schroeder was able to get to the rim, and he was fouled hard there by Jeff Green, and a good end to this first half for Dennis Schroeder. That's obviously a foul on Green. I'm not sure why he was arguing that. So with 2.8 seconds to go, Schroeder will look to make it a 5-point game, and he does not. Tucker gets the rebound, and that will do it for the first half of basketball in Game 3 of this first round. The Rockets lead 63-57 at the half. So an entertaining second quarter. Harden's talking to the ref. We'll look at the box score for these two teams. Um, let's see. So Harden has 24. He's shooting 50%. Jeff Green with the big 14 points for the Thunder. Shea with 11. Gallo with 11. Dennis Schroeder with 15. He shot 7 free throws. So, yeah, that is it for the first half of basketball between the Rockets and the Thunder. We're gonna just check my feed real quick. I don't know if we'll have any. Let's see. All right. Let me check the stream real quick. Make sure we're still good here on this end. Thank you for anyone that is tuned in to the live stream. I do appreciate it. Yeah, so we are in a commercial break, or we're at halftime right now. We are gonna take a quick break. I'll be back in a few minutes. Just need to check up on a couple of things real quick, so I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. You know, every announcer's got to take their little break, I guess. Okay. So, yeah, entertaining first half, to say the least. I feel like the Rockets definitely controlled the rebounds, even though I kind of thought that was going to be the opposite. Um, with the Thunder, I feel like they have a bigger team. I mean, I feel like any team is bigger than the Rockets. So, yeah, the Rockets have out rebounded Oklahoma City, which, yikes, that's not good. That's for sure. So, anyways, yeah, we're just gonna kind of wait a little bit. And wait for the time to pass as we get closer to the start of the third quarter. Let's look at some baseball scores. Because I'm also a baseball fan. I'm a Texas Rangers fan. Oh. Wow. I am a fan of that poverty franchise right now that is 10-15 and have lost 6 in a row. And are slowly falling down the standings. They take on the Mariners today. It'll be Jordan Lyles on the bump for the Texas Rangers, who has just been amazing this year, and Justice Sheffield for the Mariners. That was a total joke, guys. Lyles is 1-2 with a 7.5 ERA. So, meanwhile, the Pirates up 12-4 over the Brewers in the top of the ninth. The Pirates are 5-17. Well, they're gonna go 6-17. That's really pathetic on behalf of the Brewers, who made it to the NLCS last year, I think. Don't quote me on it. Blue Jays and Rays. Scoreless in the bottom of the third. Hyun-Jin Ryu on the bump for the Blue Jays. Twins up 3-0 over the Royals in the top of the second inning. Tigers and Indians all scoreless in the top of the second. The Phillies have 2 runs against the Braves in the bottom of the first. Red Sox and Orioles set to get underway. Ain't no way. Martin Perez on the bump for the Red Sox. I didn't even know this man was still in the league. He was a former Ranger. He's only 29. And for the Orioles, it'll be Alex Cobb. Nationals Marlins. They're having a doubleheader today, I think. The Nationals won 5-4 in Game 1 in 7 innings. Game 2 will be soon. Reds and the Cardinals set to play today. White Sox versus the Cubs. Kyle Hendricks on the bump for Chicago. The Rockies taking on the Dodgers in an NL West matchup. Astros taking on the Padres. D-backs, Giants. Angels today beat the A's 4-3. And the Yankees and the Mets game postponed because the Mets player tested positive for COVID-19. So, you'd love to see that. But the A's in first place in the American League West. Yankees and Rays are the Yankees are in first in the AL East. The Twins with a half-game lead over the Indians in the AL Central. Meanwhile, in the National League East, the Braves in first with a 2-game lead. The Cubs up 4 games in the NL Central, and the Dodgers in first in the NL West. The Dodgers hold the best record in baseball with a 20-8 record as we approach the halfway point in the MLB season. The Rangers are 10-15. That is really sad. A team that, despite the expanded playoffs going from 5 to 8 would still not be in the playoffs. The playoff teams in the American League would be, if the season were to end today, be the A's, the Astros, the Yankees, the Rays, the Twins, the Indians, the White Sox, and the Blue Jays. In the National League, it would be the Braves, the Marlins, I know, right? The Braves, the Marlins, the Cubs, the Cardinals, Dodgers, Padres, Rockies, and for God's sake, the Mets. Oh my goodness, that's sad. If the Mets make the playoffs, that's really pathetic. I don't think that'll happen, but my God, I'd be so shocked if the New York Mets were back in the postseason. So, still waiting. Man, this halftime feels like it's taken a long time. I will have some baseball videos coming up soon. I really want to get some interviews and some game shows on here. Really want to, as well as live broadcasts. I just gotta build up some subscribers, man. This YouTube thing is a lot tougher than it was 5 years ago when I was able to have about 500 subscribers on an old YouTube channel. Then I started one with my friends. I got 240 on that one. So this YouTube game in 2020 is so much more difficult because there's like it's gone from like hundreds of thousands of YouTubers back like 5-6 years ago to millions and millions and millions of YouTubers. I mean, it's insane. It is extremely hard to build up. People talk about how they want to do YouTube and it's a profession they want to pursue, and it's obviously a great profession, but I don't think people really realize the level of difficulty that it takes to get big on YouTube and to get paid enough money to make a living. Because you could have like 100,000 subscribers, and that's great and all, but if you're getting like 5,000 or 6,000 views per video, that's not enough to sustain and get your make that as your job. You have to get in the hundreds of thousands of at least getting 50,000 views per video. It is an extremely difficult profession, and it was a lot easier a few years ago. Back when YouTube was getting them, back in like 2014, 2015, it was a lot easier. But everyone has YouTube now, and everyone wants to make channels, so it's really hard. But just as it is in broadcasting to get out there, I'm just gonna keep working hard and trying to get myself out there. We gained a few subscribers, which is always a win. Want to keep doing that. What I may have to do is honestly go on my other channels and be like, hey guys, I don't really use this channel anymore, but I do use there's a new one, so go check it out. I might have to do that. I don't know. But yeah, this, I've said it before, and this broadcasting industry is not an easy field. It is a very competitive field, and for me right now, it's really get myself some experience and hope. I'm 19 years old. I'm not looking to by doing this hoping that I'll get a job at ESPN. If I did, that would be insane, but I'm 19, so really just doing this for experience and hoping I could get some exposure to where they can kind of, maybe someone can keep it as a reference to later on. Who knows? Just really for the experience. That's what I'm doing this for. As I continue to do more games. So the second half is underway. I forgot to change it to the third quarter. There we go. So the Rockets with the basketball, the Thunder have it, and this is Gallinari. They'll swing it over to Shea. Over to Adams. Shea down low. Fade away off the glass and banks it in, and that is a nice shot there by Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, and he gets the Thunder going in this second half. Meanwhile, here's Eric Gordon on the other end, and the tough layup is no good. Shea with the rebound, And here comes Chris Paul on the other end. Drives past Harden, and the layup is good. Little to no defense from the Rockets, and it is 63-61. Here is Harden. Behind the back pass to Covington for three. Got it. Robert Covington from three. It is 66-61. And these two teams are doing pretty good from the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander thought about the step back three, didn't shoot it, sorry. They'll swing it over to Gallinari in the corner, and that is no good. Covington hauls it in. Here is Harden on the other ends. And he's guarded by Gallinari. Looks to his right. Crossover between the legs, driving. Tucker, three, no good. Adams with the rebound. And they'll get it to Shea. Paul, down low. Gallinari in the post, trying to back down Gordon. He spin moves, and they will call a travel on Danilo Gallinari, and it'll be Rockets basketball. Gallinari trying to argue the call, and we'll get a replay. Yeah, that is definitely traveling on Gallinari. Gordon on the other end for three, and he missed it. Looked like it was going in. He had the right arc, just in and out. Meanwhile, Paul, guarded by his old buddy Harden, screen from Adams. Dort on the three-point line, under the basket, and the ball goes out of bounds. Rockets feel like it is their ball, and they change the call. So Dort lost it out of bounds, and it'll be Rockets basketball, as the replay shows that it was clearly out on Dort, as he hit House with the ball, but then tried to get it again for some reason. So 9.5 to go here in this third quarter. Harden, screen from Covington. Down low, over to Tucker in the corner for three, no good. And the rebound there from Dort. Here is Paul on the other end. Screen from Adams. Dort open for three, and he's no good. I'm not really sure if I totally rely on Luguentz Dort to take the three-pointer. Meanwhile, it is Gordon in the down low. He missed the layup, and we're going to get a foul called here with 9 minutes to go here in this third quarter, as we get a replay of Harden on Dort. He did a nice spin move, and he got it over to Tucker, but he missed the three, and I'm trying to see. I'm not sure what the call was, but it is still Thunder basketball with Chris Paul bringing it up. And he'll shoot the three-pointer, and he got it! Chris Paul from downtown, and it is a 2-point lead for the Rockets. Here's Harden. Trying to drive on Paul, and a reach in there from CP3. As a Alright, so it'll be Thunder basketball. Chris Paul to bring it up. And it'll be Dort who drives on Harden. Down low to Adams. Post hook is no good, and the Rockets get the rebound. Here comes House on the other end. He drives. Ball gets knocked loose. And it is out of bounds. Thunder basketball. Thank you for everyone who tuned in to the stream. And a timeout, commercial break. In Orlando, 66-64 Rockets in the third quarter. Man, you know, we're not getting comments either, man. We're slacking today. We are slacking. I'm just kidding. I wasn't expecting any comments from the chat. Oh, I almost just reported my own video. That would have been kind of rough. I just looked at it from my own account. So again, a big thank you to anyone who's subscribed to the channel. We're at 100 views now through 4 videos. Love to see it. Yeah, again, thank you for everyone who's tuned in and stuff. I really appreciate it. And we're just gonna keep on trying to grow, man. As a matter of fact, actually, it's all good. Never mind. Let's see. Ooh. Did not mean to do that. Yeah, so if you want to go and look at my other broadcasts, it's no that way. Hold on. Okay, yeah. It's that way. I did not want to point the other direction. That would have been kind of embarrassing. Yeah, so make sure to look up Greg Poff on YouTube. That is my broadcasting professor. He posts, he's posted all my broadcasts that I've done. He does Solano College updates. Solano College is a school in the Bay Area, by the way, so... Yeah, I'd really appreciate it if, you know, you guys wanted to go check out those videos as well, as we just gained another viewer. Thank you for tuning in. I do appreciate it. Had more viewers in the last stream, but that's all good. You know, can't expect a whole lot at this point in time. But we have returned to basketball. It is Thunder ball here as Chris Paul has it down 2 points. Gallinari pump fakes a 3, and he is fouled there by Covington. Harden didn't like it, that's for sure. And it'll be free throws here for Danilo Gallinari. And they've been commenting about the shoes of Chris Paul, you know, the writing that he has on there. I couldn't read it, but his shoes do look pretty cool. So Gallinari to the line, and the Rockets fans are doing some weird things in the stands as Gallinari knocks down the free throw. It is 66-65 Rockets. And Gallinari, he's actually getting 3 free throws. And the Thunder have a chance to take the lead. And they do. So the OKC Thunder have taken a 67-66 lead thanks to those 3 free throws from Danilo Gallinari. And it'll be Harden on the other end. Down low to Gordon, and he was hit hard. No foul called. Covington able to get it back. And it'll be Harden who pump fakes the 3. He'll shoot it this time, and it is no good. Adams with the rebound. The Rockets had several opportunities on that drive. Shea for 3. That's good. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander gives the Thunder a 4-point lead. And Shea has been on fire this game. It's been a bucket for the Thunder. Meanwhile, Dort hits the ball out of bounds. It'll still be Rockets basketball as they show the replay. It was just a nice pull-up three from Shea. He looked fired up. The Thunder have their first lead of the ball game halfway through the third quarter. And that's huge. They need this game so bad. And it'll be Rockets basketball. It'll with Jeff Green with the basketball. Thunder on a 9-0 run. Harden guarded by Dort. And he puts up the post hook, post fadeaway, and Dort is called for the foul. And that looks like it'll be free throws there for Harden. So Harden to the line with 7 minutes to go, and he makes the first one. It is 67-70. And Dort's done a great job of guarding Harden. I think we cannot discredit him. He's kind of come out of nowhere and has done a great job of containing Harden. That's not an easy task to do or to follow. It is not. I almost put 6, 7, 9. Shout out Fetty Wap. But we are not in 2015. We're in 2020. And it is Shea with the ball. Over to Paul. Dort will try a three, and that's no good. I just don't trust Dort with the three-pointer. I don't know why they keep giving him opportunities. I get it, he's open, but he does not look like he has a great shot. As Gordon had House wide open, but it's a steal for the Thunder. Here comes Shea with numbers. The layup is no good. Gallinari had the rebound. The Rockets knock it away. Here comes House on the other end and a foul called. And they just are blowing that whistle. They are slowing the play here. Pace of play. 6:20 to go in the third quarter. So Harden has it down low again. This is interesting. Dort with the coverage and a whistle blown. Wow, did they call it on Adams? I'm not sure what the foul call was there. Either way, I think it was a personal foul on Adams, so Harden will be at the line. And he missed the first free throw. Dennis Schroeder will check in for Chris Paul. And Schroeder rocking the 2 blue arm sleeves. So CP3 will head to the bench. Austin Rivers will inbound it to Green. Harden over to House for 3, no good. Adams gets the rebound. And here comes Shea. Over to Schroeder. Back to Shea. A step back 3 is no good. Harden gets the rebound. And here come the Rockets on the other end. A three-pointer is no good. Adams gets the rebound. Here comes Schroeder. Fadeaway is good. Dennis Schroeder with a great game tonight. He has another basket, and it is 72-68. Meanwhile, another foul called. Oh, man. This is what I get for deciding to choose a Rockets Thunder game, man. A lot of foul calls, slow play. It is what it is. What can you do? So Daniel House will go to the line, and he misses the first one. And House banks in the second one. It is a 3-point game. Here comes Schroeder on the other end. Schroeder trying to sauce up Jeff Green. A three-pointer on the way. No good. Tucker with the rebound. And a flush from Jeff Green. 1-point game. Not tied. 1-point game. Schroeder to Gallinari. Gallo over to Shea in the corner. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Shea to Dort in the corner, and he did not know how much time was left. And that'll be a shot clock violation for the Thunder. And here come the Rockets trying to storm back into this game. Oh man, we lost our viewer. Darn it. We've had a few people pop in. Thank you for whoever has checked into this stream. I really appreciate it. Harden on the other end, trying to sauce up Nerlens Noel. 5 seconds. Harden, step back three. Oh my goodness, what a three-pointer from James Harden. 74-72. Wow, what a shot from James Harden. Meanwhile, Shea on the other end, down to Noel, and he was fouled. A deadly three-pointer from James Harden. And Nerlens Noel will go to the line. And sorry, I didn't update the score. We are tied at 74. Green with the ball. He drives, and it's no good. Dort gets the rebound. The Thunder have the chance to retake the lead. Here is Schroeder, guarded by Rivers. Step back shot is no good. It was a difficult shot there from Dennis Schroeder. Another viewer checking in. Thank you for coming into the live stream. Harden drives, and the shot is no good. A late foul is called, and that'll be more free throws for Harden. I do appreciate people checking in here to the live stream. We're gonna just take a look here. The first free throw is good, by the way, from Harden. Yeah, sorry, I just had to make sure something was good real quick. So, the Rockets retake the lead. Oh, I messed that up. My bad. My bad. And he was good on that one. So, the Rockets with a 76-74 lead over OKC with 3:30 to go in the third quarter. Chris Paul with the ball. Love the rhyming. Schroeder to Paul in the corner. Gets past McLemore. Dort for the lead. No good. And Dort's three-point shooting struggles continue. Meanwhile, Harden, he'll try a three. He got it. James Harden with a big three-pointer for the Rockets. It's 79-74. Schroeder on the other end to Paul. Floater no good. Rivers with the rebounds. 34 points from James Harden despite making just 3 three-pointers. What a bounce pass to Tucker over to Rivers for 3. No good. Paul with the rebound. Another viewer checking in. Thank you for coming into the live stream. I appreciate it. Paul, screen from Noel. He drives. Floater is good. And another basket for Chris Paul. He's got 16 points. It's a 3-point game. 79-76. 2 minutes to go. And Harden, guarded by Bazley, pushes him off. Rivers has 2 seconds, has to put up a shot, and they lose the ball. Meanwhile, Paul fell to the ground there. And James Harden with 34 points. He's shooting 50%. We have a commercial break. Again, thank you once again for checking into the live stream. As I will be doing more play-by-play upcoming for more games, more playoff basketball. And yeah, we've had a great game so far. I've really enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to getting some more stuff up on the YouTube channel. You know, just trying to have fun with it. You know, given the, I wouldn't really be doing this if things were normal. I'd probably be doing broadcasts with Solano right now, but I'm not taking the broadcasting class because it is online and there's no games to do. So we don't have basketball, we don't have football, volleyball, nothing's going on right now. So yeah, it's kind of tough to, stick, or I just figured it wasn't worth taking the broadcasting class, especially because I need to get some other classes knocked out of the way. So just figured it'd be best if I do this. So just got to work with what you got. I'm kind of, again, I'm new to this whole streaming thing. Okay, wow. Well, Bashir Roland, thank you for, I just saw your comment. I'm stuck at work and this is the best I can find, LOL. Well, you came to the right spot, my friends. Thank you for tuning into the live stream. If you don't mind, leaving a like or subscribing would be fantastic. I'm an aspiring sports broadcaster, trying to get out there, and I will be doing the play-by-play for the rest of this game if you would like to listen in. So thank you for tuning in. I really do appreciate it, man. I do. Right now we're in a commercial break, so that's why I'm not really checking in, there's nothing going on right now. So are you doing the next game too? I'm not sure if you mean the Lakers and the Blazers. If that is the case, I will actually not be doing that game. If that's what you meant by the next game. I will not be doing that game, but I will have some more playoff basketball. So if you want to subscribe and stay tuned for more videos, I will definitely have those upcoming. So yeah, just stay tuned for that. Meanwhile, we are back to action as Dennis Schroeder has 17, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Chris Paul each with 16. But yeah, thank you again, Bashir, for coming into the live stream. Really do appreciate it. Um, Looking to get some more experience with my broadcasting. Meanwhile, it is Rockets basketball. Green drives, misses the layup. Baisley with the rebound. Here is Paul over to Baisley. And Paul pump fakes. Or, sorry, that is Schroeder. He'll put up the floater, and that is good. Dennis Schroeder puts in the basket, and it's a 1-point Rocket lead. Here is Rivers on the other end. 1 minute to go in the third quarter. Rivers, ball taken away by Shea. He drives, and that is denied by Jeff Green. He blocked it off the backboard. And it'll still be Thunder basketball. Paul with the fadeaway, and it rattles in and out. And an over-the-back foul called on Steven Adams. And it'll be Rockets basketball. The Thunder had a lot of opportunities here, but Jeff Green with the block on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And that was a huge rejection for the veteran, who's had a fantastic game tonight. Both teams are in the bonus right now with 45 seconds to go in the third quarter. No, but Bashir, I hear you, man. I know that exact feeling, being stuck at work, and I'm a Mavericks fan and just wanting to be able to find a way to listen to the game, but like it's on ESPN or TNT, so you can't use NBA League Pass. So I hear you, man. Thank you again. I really do appreciate it. For tuning in. 79, I hope I'm saying your name right, by the way. I hope I am. But anyways, Green at the free throw line with the 1-point lead, and he misses the first one. And again, following this, it'll be the Blazers and the Lakers on ABC, Game 3 of that series. And then tomorrow we will have 4 Game 4s. So that'll be exciting. And it is 80-78 as Jeff Green was able to make the second free throw. 38 seconds to go in the third quarter. Paul, mid-range, is no good. Covington gets the rebound. And it'll be Gordon with it. With 18 seconds to go, Gordon, screen from Green. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Gordon, lefty layup is good, and Eric Gordon beats the shot clock. It's 82-78 with 8.5 seconds to go in the third quarter. Paul, heavily guarded by Rivers behind the back. 3 seconds. Paul has to put up a shot. Baisley in the corner. It is no good. And that will do it for the third quarter. We head to quarter number 4 in Game 3 of this first round. The Rockets lead 82-78. So that will do it for quarter 3. So that was a really good third quarter, man. This has been an exciting game. I've really enjoyed this game so far. It's been back and forth. The Thunder finally took the lead in the third quarter, and the Rockets were able to respond. They now hold a 4-point lead. This is do or die here for the Thunder. They have to find a way to pull through and win this game. And if they want to avoid a 3-0 series deficit, that would definitely hurt them a lot. One second. I'm just going to change something up real quick. Alright, so, yeah, we're in a commercial break right now. I'm going to go and check the comments, see if got anything. Okay. Yeah, again, I'll be having more play-by-play broadcasts coming soon. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Links are in the description. Instagram, I post highlights and, broadcasting stuff. Twitter is my NBA, NFL, MLB Twitter, my sports Twitter. Um, you know, and let's see. Looking good right now. Stream is still all right. All right, so yeah, 82 to 78. We're still in a commercial break, and hopefully we can get this fourth quarter underway. This has been a great game so far up to this point, with some great scoring from James Harden. Dennis Schroeder has been fantastic, and we are going to be getting ready to get this fourth quarter underway. I really think that the Thunder can come back and win this game. I want them to, man. I really want a competitive series, and I think this can get really exciting if the Thunder are able to make it a 2-1 series. And now we have returned from the commercial break. They're getting coaching interviews right now. And yeah, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I've got a lot of broadcasting, a lot of sports stuff, even movie stuff on the channel coming up soon, possibly. We'll see, but right now just sports stuff as Gallinari misses the three-pointer. And we are ready to go here in the fourth quarter. Eric Gordon with the basketball, guarded by Green. Green in the corner, three-pointer is no good, and Shea able to haul in the rebound. Down by 4. Gilgeous-Alexander to Gallinari, 4-3, that is good. And it is a one-point game as Danilo Gallinari hits another three-pointer. Here is Gordon on the other end to Rivers for 3, no good. And the Thunder have it. Shea can give the Thunder the lead, a three-pointer, no good, and Green with the rebound. I'm just getting back on my stream real quick. It is Green, they'll get it over to Covington. Covington guarded by Gallinari. Gordon. Post hook is no good. George Palm with the Comet Lakers in 5. I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. George, thank you for coming into the live stream. I do appreciate it. We'll see what happens. That game is up next. But right now the Rockets are trying to make it 3-0. Gordon guarded by Gallinari. 5 seconds on the shot clock. He drives in the big flush from Eric Gordon. Wow, he took flight and he just hammered it home. 13 points from Eric Gordon. And it is a 3-point Rockets lead. Paul, the mid-range, he got it. Chris Paul has been doing this all game. Just the nice fadeaway mid-range. And he gets that one to go. Meanwhile, here is Gordon, and he missed the three-pointer. Paul over to Shea. A screen from Adams. Shea thought about the mid-range, elected not to shoot it. Shea fadeaway mid-range, and he banked it in. And the the Thunder take a 1-point lead. With under 9 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, the Rockets will use a timeout, and we will have a commercial break. The score, the Thunder 85, the Rockets 84. Thank you again for anyone that is tuned into the live stream. George, I'm sure some of you that have been watching this, thank you again for tuning in. We got, I think, a couple more viewers. Welcome in. I do appreciate you guys choosing me to provide you with the play-by-play for tonight's playoff game between the Thunder and the Rockets, Game 3. And make sure to leave a like and subscribe. We've got sports broadcasting stuff up on the channel, and I'll have more coming up in the future. Again, my Instagram and Twitter are in the description, so make sure to follow me on there. Let's now we're just waiting. This is really going to come down to the wire, and I'm really excited to see how this game plays out. We'll take a look at the box score real quick. 34 points from James Harden despite making just 3 threes. That's pretty impressive. For the Thunder, it's been Shea, Chris Paul, and Danilo Gallinari and Schroeder, the 3 guards that have just been killing it for them in this game. And yeah, this has just been the story all season long. It's been Chris Paul, it's been Shea, it's been Dennis. It might be one does better in one game, but those 3 have always been just really stable and huge for the Thunder all season long. So yeah, this has just been such a good game. I don't know about. I'm just so happy that basketball is back. To be honest, like being able to do games like this, being able to watch it. It felt like back in March that it was going to be forever until we got to see some NBA basketball. Seeing it return, seeing that there's been 0 COVID cases has just been so huge, and just a real good sign to see that. We've been able to successfully pull this off and have basketball without, COVID cases increasing. So that's just been huge. And we are just taking a look here, and yeah, we're in a commercial break right now, so just stay tight for 1 second. All right. Okay. So we are back from the commercial break. We got some good games tomorrow, too. Celtics going to try and pull off the sweep on Philly. That would be something else, wouldn't it? If they were able to pull off the sweep. And the Mavericks trying to bounce back. Hopefully Luka plays, man. That's my team, man. I'm a Mavericks fan, so hopefully Luka is good to go. Meanwhile, Harden with the basketball, guarded by Gallinari, down 1 point. And Harden has 2 seconds. Over to Covington for 3, no good, and Schroeder able to get the rebound. Here is Schroeder on the other end, screen from Adams, and he's got Paul wide open, but he didn't see him. Schroeder will just slow it down with 8 seconds on the shot clock, guarded by Tucker. Schroeder drives, layup is good off the glass. And another basket for Dennis Schroeder. He's got 21 points. And it's a 3-point lead. Another person tuning into the live stream, thank you for tuning in. Do appreciate it. It'll be Shea over in the corner. Gallinari, three-pointer on the way, no good, and he hit front iron. And the Rockets can tie it with a three-pointer here with 7:40 to go. Gordon for three, that's good, and the Rockets have tied it at 87 apiece. Eric Gordon from three-point land. 16 points for Eric Gordon. Here is Shea to Schroeder in the corner, and that is an air ball for the Thunder. It hit the net. It looked like from my view that he might have made it, but he did not, so... Adams now with 3 fouls. He just has 4 points. We are tied at 87 with 7 minutes to go. Here is Gordon, guarded by Schroeder, and he puts in the layup. It's no good. And here comes Schroeder on the other end. Has a pull-up three on the way. It's good. Dennis Schroeder gives the Thunder the lead once again, and it's 90 to 87. Gordon on the other end. No good. Adams gets the rebounds. And the Thunder can really start to pick up some momentum here. Schroeder, no good on the three-pointer. Covington hauls in the rebound. Harden thought about the three. He's guarded by Dort, who's done a great job defending him on the perimeter, but Harden is still going to get his way down low. Gordon for three, no, and the Rockets missed back-to-back threes, and the Thunder control it here. Schroeder, screen from Adams. Baisley thought about the three, drives, and the ball gets knocked loose. And it'll be Thunder basketball still. And Dort will inbound it. Here is Schroeder. And the layup is good there from Dennis Schroeder. It's a 5-point lead for the Thunder. Here is Harden on the other end. 7 in the quarter for Schroeder. The ball gets knocked out of bounds. It'll be Thunder basketball, and Dort did a great job there knocking the ball loose. And the Thunder are starting to pick up some momentum. Harden did a nice spin move, drove to the basket, and Dort was all over it. He was not having any of James Harden's tricks. And it is still 92 to 87. Schroeder on the drive. Down low to Adams. Ball gets knocked away. Harden controls it for the Rockets. Guarded by Baisley. Harden drives. Left-handed layup is no good, but a late foul is called, and Harden to the line. A nice drive to the basket by Harden. And he's kind of bending over a little bit. I'm not sure what exactly it could be. We'll see what the call is. And the first free throw is good. Sorry, I don't know why I said that. I knew it was a foul. Just trying to get some people from the NBA, man, on the NBA channel. To come on over and maybe tune into my live stream. And for anyone that has Really appreciate it, man. I can't say that enough, you know. I'm just really, you know, I do respect people that are willing to, you know, try and, you know, listen to someone else, and it does mean a lot, you know, willing to you know, because the NBA, they're going to get their views. If they're going to do a live stream on YouTube, you know, they're going to be fine. They're getting at least 1,000, 2,000 viewers. But for people that are willing to, you know, kind of give that up and check out my live stream, you know, even if it's one person, it does mean a lot. And so, although we did just lose a couple guys, that's just fantastic. I guess I'm not we're in a commercial, so I can't really talk about the game. So yeah, this has been a great game though. The Rockets, man, this team, they're fun to watch if you're not playing them. If you're playing the Rockets, it's not fun to watch. It's just it's not. It really isn't. I mean, as a Mavericks fan, when we played the Rockets on the 31st of July, I wanted to yell because of how annoying the Rockets are, man. When you're playing against them, they're just so annoying because Harden always goes to the line. And they play such a simple, annoying way of offense. You know, the driving kick for three. You've got guys like McLemore, Jeff Green, um, Covington, Daniel House, guys that they really don't need to do much except shoot the three. I mean, that's all you've got to do, and that's just impressive. Bro, they're showing the Avengers game that's coming out. That game looks fire, not gonna lie, it really does. It looks really, really dope. Um, are you kidding? Oh my goodness. I think they just said Spider-Man comes exclusively to PlayStation. I don't know. If he's not on Xbox, I'm gonna be really mad because I have Xbox, and if he's not coming, if he's coming only on the PlayStation, that's just another L for Xbox. So that would suck. That would really suck. Alright, so we have returned to basketball as they are showing the fans that are tuning in to that game. Okay. And they're just showing replays right now. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. So it is 91 to 88. I could have sworn it was 92. But I guess they have it at 91. So Harden's at the line, and he missed the second free throw, so it's a 3-point game. And it'll be Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He'll drive over to the corner. Schroeder for three. No good. PJ Tucker gets the rebounds. And it'll be Harden with the ball. Five minutes to go in this one. Harden drives on Gallinari, had the open mid-range, and elected to not to take it. House for three, no good. And Dort able to haul in the rebound. Here's Shea. For three, no good. And House with the rebound, and here come the Rockets. Gordon pump fakes the three, drives, easy layup, and that is good. And it is a 1-point game. The Thunder leading 91 to 90. New viewer coming in, thank you for tuning into the live stream. I appreciate it. Here is Shea, mid-range is good, and Shea Gilgeous-Alexander responds. 93-90. Here comes Jeff Green on the other end. 4 minutes to go. Spin move. Here's House in the corner. Green back to Harden. 8 on the shot clock. Harden has Green open behind the back pass. It is no good. House able to get the rebound. Reverse layup is good. Daniel House with the nifty layup. And that rebound fell right into his hands. Timeout OKC. A 1-point lead for the Thunder with 3.5 to go. Wow, what a game. And Daniel House with the tough layup. And yeah, we got a commercial break. This game's gonna come down to the wire. And this is gonna be good, man. This is good. A new person, I believe, just checked in to the live stream. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Man, I think I've said that so many times. You know, I gotta be appreciative. You know, when you don't have that many, you know, you gotta be appreciative of the ones who do check in. So, one second. Okay, so we are back from the commercial break. Oh, no we're not. We still got a commercial. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Yeah, we're still good on the stream here. I don't know why. I'm not sure if I thought something messed up for a second, but I think we're good. Yeah. So yeah, still in this commercial break, and I feel like we're gonna get a lot of those coming up, man. That's usually what happens at the end of the fourth quarter. Blazers in 5, 76ers in 7 from King Harp. Okay. Alright, that's not happening. But thank you for tuning in, Jason, man. I appreciate it. You know, I will say that 76ers series would be a lot more competitive if Ben Simmons was playing and Brett Brown wasn't their coach. We're at 5 viewers. Thank you for tuning in. But yeah, that series would be a lot more competitive if Simmons was playing. You know, definitely wouldn't be 3-0. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive, and a foul is called. Yeah, I mean, Brett Brown is a really bad coach. Elton Brand overpaid Al Horford. Tobias Harris, you could argue he was overpaid as well, and they're just kind of a mess right now. Blazers in 5, though. I don't think that's going to happen, but, you know, we'll see. This guy, George said Lakers in 5, so we'll see. As Shea threw it out of bounds, and it'll be Rockets basketball. Grant W. Stream, appreciate it, man. Thanks for coming in. So Harden with the basketball, screen from Green, and the ball, that was a kick ball on Chris Paul. So it'll still remain with the Rockets. Look at that, man. We got comments from Bashir, George, King Harp, and Grant. Harden with 2 on the shot clock. Green for 3. That's good. Jeff Green gives the Rockets a 2-point lead. I got a little carried away. I was looking at the comments, man. But a 3-pointer nonetheless for Jeff Green. 2:45 to go in the fourth quarter. Shea on the drive. Over to Paul. Floater on the way. No good. And rebound, Eric Gordon. Rhyming, I see you. I didn't even know I rhymed, I'll be honest. Harden with the layup. That's good. And James Harden gives the Rockets a 4-point lead. I didn't even know I was rhyming. That's funny. Here is Schroeder. Over to Paul. And he is guarded by Tucker. Schroeder loses it. And a foul on the play there. He said Chris Paul kicked the ball. LOL. Oh, I didn't even... That's funny. So it is 97-93 Rockets. Hey, new subscriber. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that was probably Jason. But Chris Paul doo-doo. That is low-key facts, Grant. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Chris Paul. But Schroeder knocks down the first one. It is 97-94. He's a great player, but just not a huge fan of him. I think if he went to the Mavericks, I don't know what I would do, to be honest. But Schroeder at the line to try and make it a 2-point game, and he misses. And another foul called, and I'm not sure what the Thunder really wanted there. That's kind of weird. But it is Rockets basketball. Dort was on the other end just chilling. Like, man, I don't know what they want. Oh, I think they wanted... Yeah, I mean, they could have called a foul on Green for locking arms with Steven Adams, but they did not call it. 2 minutes to go as Green on the flush! What a dunk there from Jeff Green, the veteran big man with the hops. And it is 99-94. Wow, Jeff Green with 22 points. He's been hooping in this game. Paul down low to Adams. Missed the layup. Harden gets the rebound. Here come the Rockets. And they're going to slow it down. They're going to try and extend this lead, but give the Thunder as little of opportunities as possible. Harden step back three. No good. And PJ Tucker knocked down Schroeder. I swear, PJ Tucker argues every foul call. He clearly knocked down Dennis Schroeder, and he's arguing it. I don't understand, man. This is just... okay, well, maybe I'm wrong. Okay. Yeah, okay, he does lower his shoulder into Schroeder a little bit. You know, Schroeder did kind of fall a little bit. I don't know. W commentating, my guy. Thank you. I try to bring a little emotion when needed. Here is Schroeder. 4-3. Got it! Dennis Schroeder with a big three-pointer, and it's a 2-point game. LMAOW. Wow, what a three-pointer from Dennis Schroeder, who is just been on fire. I was going to call him the blonde patch, but he doesn't really have that anymore. Here's Harden, guarded by Shea, over to Tucker for three, and he knocks it down. The Rockets respond, and it's a three-pointer for PJ Tucker. 5-point lead. Under a minute to go, and this is crunch time here. Here's Paul. He drives. The layup is good. The layup for Chris Paul makes it a 3-point game. And we've got 48 seconds to go in this game. Gordon with the ball. Guarded by Adams. He attacks to the rim. House back up top to Harden. 5 seconds on the shot clock. This is a huge possession. Harden over to House. 2 seconds on the shot clock. He's got to shoot it. And he stepped out of bounds. Oh my goodness. Daniel House, instead of taking a shot, he just stepped out of bounds. I don't know what that was. Chris Paul is such a good player, man. That was a clutch shot by CP3. And House stepped out of bounds. Now the Thunder have a chance to tie it, but they don't need to go for a three. Adams puts in the layup. And the assist from Chris Paul makes it a 1-point game with 24 seconds I agree, Harp, the GOAT. Okay. That, man. Harden is down on the ground. I'm not sure what happened. We have another viewer checking in. Thank you for tuning into the live stream. He better than Curry, low key. I'm gonna screenshot that because wow, you just got exposed right there, Grant. Even if you're capping, that's that's bad. Um, so CP3 just kind of shoved Harden to the ground. I don't know what that was. Looks like Harden's kind of exaggerating it a little bit, but Chris Paul was like all over Harden. I mean, that was kind of just pesky defense. Simmons better than all of them. Okay. Um, but that was just really strange there from Chris Paul. He was all up in Harden's grill. Harden hit the deck, and it is 102 to 101 now, the score, with 24 seconds to go. I'm not really sure what they're going to call here. They're going to the replay center to see what the foul is going to be, who it's going to be on. But it's a strange play there. You know, CP3 getting all up in his old friends, old teammates' grill there. And we're just going to await the call here and see what they call it. And we'll see. And wow, I just went on the NBA's YouTube. That's Chris Paul mad he's not on the Rockets anymore. He can't compete with them. That's funny. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I mean, this would have been a really interesting. Hopefully, if this series can continue, we can get Russell Westbrook back. That would be huge. Who do you want to win this series? I want the Thunder to win. I really like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's one of my personal favorites. He's probably like, I don't know where he would rank on my personal favorite list, but I really like his game. He's a great shooter, and he's a great ball handler. Really solid for the Thunder, and I personally want the Thunder to win this series. But they definitely need this to have a chance. So it is 102 to 101, 24 seconds left. They're still reviewing the call, and actually now it's going to be free throws for Harden. Start, bench, cut, Ja, Fox, and Shai. I'll do that after the stream. Right now it's 103 to 101. Thoughts on Harden this season? I mean, he's been insane. He's MVP candidate, just doing what he always does. And another collision there. Bodies on the ground, and I think the Thunder might have just choked that there. I'm not sure what they're calling here. They're gonna go to another review. Oh my goodness, this is an insane ending to this game. They inbounded the ball, and I'm not sure. I mean, Tucker inbounded it. He tried to get it to Gordon, but he fell. Schroeder, like, low-key tackled him. And yeah, the ball went out of bounds. It was such a weird play. Adams was guarding the inbound, but Schroeder, I mean, that's like low-key pass interference, and then Adams kind of fell on the ball as it went out of bounds. So this is going to be a weird call here for the refs, and a huge call, seeing whatever they're going to do. So now that they're getting a replay, I'll do thoughts on Harden this season. But yeah, he's been spectacular. He's a guy that really you don't like to watch when he's playing against your team, but if you're just casually watching, he's just so much fun to watch. And he's been killing it like he usually does. I feel like people just kind of expect him to do this, and he's averaging 34 points a game, which is absurd. So Jason's question: start, bench, cut, Jaw, Fox, and Shea. Um. Oh my gosh, that's tough. I'm gonna cut Ja Morant. Um, that's so tough. I think I'm gonna start Fox, bench Shea, and cut Ja Morant. I think that's what I would go with to answer your question, Jason. Um, Personally. So, anyways, it's Thunder basketball now. They have a chance to tie it. Here is Paul up top, screen from Dort. Guarded by James Harden. Paul drives over to the corner. Shea for three. Good! Shea Gilgeous-Alexander with a three-pointer. And the Thunder take the lead. Wow, what a shot there. And unreal. That was... Chris Paul drove past Harden. And he found Shea open in the corner from three. He moved to the corner. House came to help. And it left Shea open for three. And Shea, with ice in his veins, knocks down the three. But, yeah, Jason, I would have to stick with that. We're in a commercial break now. 104 to 103. I would have to say start Fox, bench Shea, and cut Ja. I think De'Aaron, he gets more minutes than Shea, but I think honestly, Fox is a better sorry, 1 second. Yeah, he's a better scorer, in my opinion. I don't really, I mean, they're all so similar. It's so hard to tell. They're all kind of in the same ballpark. But if I had to pick one out of the crowd, I'm definitely taking De'Aaron Fox, I think. Shea's a very talented point guard, and nothing against Ja Morant. They're both great at a bunch of different things, but I think De'Aaron's is starting. I'm not sure if that's how you would do it, Jason. You said W, so I'm assuming that's how you do it. Another viewer checking into the live stream. Thank you for tuning in. It'll be Thunder basketball, and they are down one. So Gordon will inbound it, trying to find someone. It's about to be 5 seconds, and they had to use a timeout. That is a rough way to use your last timeout of the ball game, especially with 14 seconds left. Oh, hey, okay. Ali checking in. Hi, Z. Love the commentary. Thank you, Ali. I appreciate it. It means a lot. Grant, Ja going to be the best out of those three in the future. Yeah, honestly, Grant, that's a good prediction. That really, again, it's up in the air. But I think Ja definitely has the potential to be the best. We'll just have to see. But Shea's been great this game. He's been good in the postseason. And Grant stopped the cap. All right. I mean, again, it's hard to tell. Those guys are all pretty evenly matched right now. Shea has 23 points. And the Rockets will inbound it with 14 seconds to go. Another viewer, thank you again for tuning in. Really appreciate it. And here we go, 14 seconds to go. Grant, Jason, if you guys want to ask more questions after, I'm willing to stay for a little longer. If not, that's fine. So here we go, Gordon to inbound it. Jeff Green throws it in, and the ball gets knocked loose, and a foul is called. I think they called, actually, it might have been a kick ball. Daniel House hit the floor with 9.5 seconds to go. This is an interesting situation. So Gordon got it down low to House. Shea kind of knocked him down a little bit. So did Noel. Or actually, he tripped on Nerlens Noel's foot. And it'll be free throws for Daniel House, who's 81% from the free throw line. Here we go. These are huge free throws, obviously. And the first one is good. So we are tied at the most. Nerlens Noel will head to the bench. Gallinari will come in for scoring. That's my guess. And here we go. This is a huge free throw here for Daniel House. It is no good. He missed it. Schroeder gets the rebound, and the Thunder will use a timeout. Wow. Daniel House missed the second free throw to give the Rockets the lead. And that's huge because, I mean, it doesn't really matter if... Well, actually it does. Wow, okay. Yeah, that is huge. Poopy. Checking in with commenting, wow, yeah, that is a big miss for Daniel House. I love the username. That's a W username. I mess with it. House sold the game away. Wow, he is a burger. Bashir, I don't know what, I'm not sure what you meant. Wow, he's a burger. Yeah, Jason, House definitely sold it right there. They had the chance to take the lead there, and he missed it. But, you know, they're showing highlights of Dennis Schroeder, who's been spectacular this game. And that's a huge miss. So, anyways, for those of you that are tuned in, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I will have a lot of sports content on the way. More live streams, play-by-play for games, the NBA playoffs. So here we go. 8 seconds. Shea will inbound it. We are tied at 104. Here we go. This is it for the game. Paul, up top, guarded by Green. Chris Paul, guarded by Harden. He drives. Reverse layup is no good. It just rimmed out. And we are headed to overtime. Wow. That is huge now that Daniel House missed it, because that would have been the end of the game. He missed the free throw, and Paul missed the reverse layup. I think the Thunder definitely wanted Paul to take that shot. He missed it. And we're headed to OT. We are tied at 104, headed to the commercial break. Let's go through the chat here. Yes, sir. From Poopy. Ooh, okay, cool. Couple more people tuning in. Thank you for tuning into the live stream. I will have the rest of OT coming in very soon. Okay, I just got a tweet from Woj about Luka. I need to see this. MRI on Luka Doncic sprained left ankle revealed nothing alarming. He is expected to be a game-time decision for Sunday afternoon's Game 4 versus the Clippers. That's huge. A convincing sign. Definitely good to see from that he is okay for now. I told y'all Paul could have clutched up. W about Luka. Yeah, that is huge to see from Luka. Hopefully he can play in Game 4. At least it's nothing severe. It looked pretty severe when he went down. And I'm just glad to see that he's okay. But yeah, a game time decision. That's huge. I'm really happy, honestly. I really hope he plays, because the Mavericks are definitely going to need him if they are going to even up this series against the Clippers. They fought hard against LA. You know, the Clippers obviously have the upper hand. They got the better team. So, it's definitely huge. Seema, I love the energy in the room, Z. Thank you, Seema. I really appreciate it. trying to keep the energy up. I appreciate it. Thank you, Seema. And thank you for everyone that's tuned in. And we are underway in overtime between the Rockets and the Thunder. Here we go. 5 minutes of basketball to play. Here is Harden on the drive, and that ball is blocked by Dort, and it goes out of bounds. So it'll be Gordon up top. And 3 seconds on the shot clock. Tucker in the corner for three. No good. And Schroeder able to get the rebound. And here come the Thunder on the other end. Another viewer coming in. Thank you. Schroeder. Pump fakes the three. He drives. Dort. Can he knock one down? No. Gallinari gets the rebound, though. And he puts up the layup. No good. Dort gets the rebound once again. And he is fouled. You know, Dort, again, I've said this a few times. He's really struggled from three. And, yeah, that's definitely a question or a cause of concern. I know they don't really expect Dort to make threes, but he's been really off from three-point land. But he's been great on the defensive end, so I think that's what the Thunder are a lot more concerned about, is making sure that he's, you know, playing good defense. Harden just fouled out. I just realized that. Wow, that's insane. He finishes with 38 points, and that's going to be huge as Dort misses the first free throw. Yeah, you definitely don't want to see that. That's for sure. And Dort is good on the second, so it is a 1-point lead for the Thunder. But yeah, no James Harden, no Russell Westbrook. Who's going to step up for the Rockets? Will it be Eric Gordon? We'll see. Gordon gets the screen from Green. Gordon drives. Layup is no good. Dort gets the rebound. Here is Schroeder on the other end. Up top to Shea. Schroeder, guarded by Green, drives. No good. And Dort's able to get the rebound. 7 on the shot clock. Paul, 4-3. Got it! A three-pointer for Chris Paul. And it's a 4-point Thunder lead. That is what the Thunder needed. It was a clutch shot there from Chris Paul. Gordon on the other end. No good. Shea with the rebound. And here come the Thunder. Here is Paul. Another three. And it is no good. But Gallinari on the offensive end. And the Rockets coaches cannot believe it. Daniel House missed the rebound. And that was huge because that'll be free throws for Gallinari. Harden is high. He is really mad that Daniel House missed the rebound. He had it and he let it go. And instead it'll be Danilo Gallinari from the free throw line. He's 5 for 5 on the game. Make it 6 for 6. 109 to 104. We just gained another subscriber. I appreciate it, and got a couple likes, so thank you again. Gallinari makes the second. It is 110 to 104. Here is Green. Over to Gordon. 2:45 to go in overtime. Gordon to Tucker. Back to Rivers for three. No good. And Schroeder with the rebound. So here we go. Schroeder, screen from Dort. Paul over to Shea. Back to Dort. Paul with 1 second. Step back three. Oh my goodness! What a three-pointer from Chris Paul! At the end of the shot clock. Oh my goodness. A fadeaway three from Paul. And he gets the steal. It's a 9-point lead with under 2 minutes to go. Dort on the drive. And the left-handed layup is good. This game has gotten out of the hands of the Rockets. It'll be a timeout from Mike D'Antoni. Wow, what a run there from the Thunder. It's an 11-point lead. Unreal. Chris Paul, dangerous. Step back, fadeaway three over Austin Rivers. Oh my goodness, at the end of the shot clock. That is such a difficult shot. He is fired up. And we will head to the commercial break. The Thunder leading 115 to 104. Grant, I think he heard you, man. He clutched up right there for the three-pointer. Unreal. I can't get over. That is an insane shot from Chris Paul. And then Dort, he was able to get the steal. And then Dort on the other end was able to put in the layup. And the Thunder are really starting to reach ahead. So, let's see, wow, now the Rockets have found themselves in a little bit of a hole here. They gotta find a way to come back into this game. Super tough. Yeah, that is super tough. For the Rockets, definitely. Chris Paul, my goodness. Oh, we're back from the commercial. That was just so sudden. That was really weird. Covington missed it. Sorry, that was Macklemore. He missed the three. And Chris Paul will hold it. A minute 35. A basket here can end it. Schroeder, an 11-0 run for the Thunder. Down low to Paul, guarded by Macklemore. Fade away, no shot won't go, and it'll be an offensive foul on CP3. So we're seeing what the call is here. I'm not sure what exactly the call is. And the former King Macklemore doing what he did best in sack, missed shots. That's tough. I do remember he did play with Sacramento. I'm not sure what he's shooting this game. Let me check real quick. And D'Antoni's arguing with the refs right now. I don't really care. I want to see what Macklemore's shooting. Oh, that was his first shot of the game. Wow, that's kind of weird. I was wondering. I had a feeling because I hadn't really said his name that much this game. Oh, wow. I just realized. So, it's an offensive. It's actually a foul on the Rockets. Eric Gordon shoved Dort out of the way, and Dort definitely fouled. I spelled it wrong. Ah, you're good. You're good. You put in the A. You're fine. So D'Antoni's pissed about that call. So with 1:20 to go, Gallinari will shoot free throws, and honestly, I don't really know if that would have made a huge difference. I mean, they're down 11. I don't know. Maybe. I could be wrong. So Gallo at the line. He is good on the first. Man, Gallinari's been clutch with those free throws. So anyways, they're just debating the calls right now. And so they shot one free throw, so Gallinari will inbound it to Schroeder with 1:18 to go. And the Thunder are definitely going to take their time on this possession. Gallinari was going to set a screen, but Schroeder's like, whoa, man, we got like 20 seconds left. Calm down. Here is Schroeder on the drive. Down low to Dort. Oh, what a nifty layup there from Dort, but he missed it. And the Rockets on the other end. House for three. No. Ooh, it rattled in. It's good. Daniel House caught a break there. He definitely needed that. It's a 9-point game with under a minute to go. It'll take a miracle for the Rockets to win this game. 40 seconds left, and Thunder just trying not to turn it over right now. 3 seconds, Dort drives, layup is good, and Luguentz Dort with the tough finish and the foul, making it 118 to 104, or 107. He's been huge for the Thunder. You know, I saw Thunder fans are talking about how they really needed him after game one, and I've seen a really good defense from him, and he makes the second free throw, so it is 119 to 107, and the Thunder will take this game. House over to McLemore for three. I think it's McLemore, not McLemore. I think it's McLemore. And he missed the three-pointer. Like Jason said, doing what he did best in sack, I guess. Missed shots. So Schroeder will dribble it out. There's just enough time between the shot and the game clock for there to be a shot clock violation. And this was an exciting game. Fourth quarter came down to the last shot, and the Thunder with a huge overtime. And actually, there was enough time. There's 0.3 seconds left on the clock. But that was a huge OT from Chris Paul and the Thunder. He hit a huge fadeaway three, and that will do it. The Oklahoma City Thunder take Game 3. They win it 119 to 107. Mike D'Antoni just said something that I am not allowed to say on this stream. He's still really upset about the refs there at the end. I don't think it would have made a difference personally, but anyways. A huge win for the Thunder. They desperately needed this series needed this win in Game 3. So it is now 2-1 in the series. Chris Paul, big game. Shea with a big game as well, and Dennis Schroeder. We'll take a look at the box score real quick, just for the Thunder only. Shea with 23, Chris Paul with 26, Gallinari 20, Schroeder 29. So it was really four players that did most of the scoring for them in this game. I would like to thank you guys for tuning into today's live stream. You know, we kind of struggled a little bit in that second quarter, but we started to pick up some more viewers, especially in the fourth quarter. So I really do appreciate it, guys. For anyone that tuned in, left a like, or subscribed, I really do appreciate it. So stay tuned for more live streams, more videos coming up in the future. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah.